All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the pre-market checklist. All right, checking our red folder. The only thing that we really had on red folder news, Forex Factory, my bad, is 8:30 GDP, core PCE price index or whatever that is. Nothing too crazy. All right, as you can see, that 8:30 wick kind of just this 8:30 candle kind of just wicked up. It was a bullish candle. Rejecting off this 4 hour fair value gap, which is currently our draw on liquidity. Okay, identifying our higher time frame context, which is the 4 hour. That current trend again is bearish. Okay, from this high to this low, this is bearish, right? Price is currently on a nice correction back into our drawn liquidity, which is this 4 hour fair value gap, right? That next step is dropping down to our 15-minute and marking our daily levels. Okay, so as you can see, currently previous day high is here, previous day low is down here, right? We put in previous day low yesterday after this reversal at 3 o'clock p.m., which gave us this previous day low. Previous day high was swept at 6 o'clock soon as Asia session came in. And currently right now we're treating it as a magnet, as we're also rejecting off this 4 hour fair value gap. That next step, establishing our overnight behaviors, right? Our overnight behaviors. Asian session, as you can see, she came down, right? Retraced a little bit after sweeping previous day high. She retraced back into this 15-minute fair value gap. She placed a bullish SMT at these lows, right? Leading us back into previous day high. Also, this 4 hour fair value gap, right? Asian session gave us that London session gave us that chop, right? As of now, we've swept previous day high, Asia high, and London high. Okay, so our potential targets to the downside remains us coming back to midnight price, this 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, this orange line right here is the equilibrium of this whole entire leg from this high to this low. Okay, so this is showing us literally like where price is at right now. It's in premium. Okay, everything under premium, which is down here, is discount. Right, so we indeed, if the higher time frame sets up for it and the order flow gives us that, we could come lower, right? With us already being in premium. That is just a confluence. That is nothing to just say, let's just sell because we're in premium, right? That's just a confluence. Um, Moving a little bit forward, establishing, checking for SMTs. Okay, our SMT again currently right here. We got an SMT right here that's holding up most of all. Nothing really too much currently at current price right here at the lows or anything. Just this SMT that we currently have there, right? Confirming our clear draw on liquidity again as of now. Our draw on liquidity right now is this 4 hour bearish fair value gap. Draws on liquidity that we could target, of course, is midnight price, this 15-minute gap, as well as our London low, Asia low, and previous day low. And if we want to come even further, we got this 4 hour order block that is also aligning with this 1 hour fair value gap that we have inside of this. So that is a level 2 that will be nice. Right, moving a little bit forward again, our execution confirmation checklist. Draw on liquidity, in which we already kind of have SMT if it is applicable. Our market structure shift or CISD. That inverse fair value gap displacement, which is our confirmation. Okay, clean risk location. All right, when we're speaking in terms of clean risk location, we just want to make sure that our stop loss can make up to where it won't price won't displace or anything like that, taking a high or taking a low. We want to just stay in the midst of that trend. And then our target identified, making sure our drawn liquidity is a possible target, right? So about 2 minutes into open, see what we can get. like already how we displaced, came back up and retested this 5-minute gap. Coming up on London low here too. Let me see. Yeah. So see, like already this is clean. I'm just saying in hindsight, if I was in at the I mean, already that's 91 points, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a piece of the pot already, right? So that step 2 would have been SMT, but not applicable in this case, right? Not applicable. That step 3 is our market structure shift, or CISD. We have this 5-minute CISD. That 4th step is displacement. Well, we got that 1-minute fair value gap. Even this, well, only 5-minute, but 5-minute. As you can see, this 5-minute right here, we already inversed this 5-minute as well, right? And then the next step is to target opposing liquidity. You really just got to be ready at market open, literally. You got to be ready, because look at it, it's going. This was nice. And there you go already, you done, literally. That quick. $123 something points. Took London low. Let me see. Yep, took London lows. London lows could have been TP1 midnight price, TP2, this 15-minute fair value gap if it wants to come back to it. We also got this 5-minute order block. I mean, it happened too fast. It literally happened too fast. But I would have used this FVG. Definitely would have used this FVG. At least you know you were right. Yeah, this is one of the ones. That's that rinse and repeat. That's that rinse and repeat. So y'all understand, like, again, this drawn liquidity that we were already in, which is our higher time frame, that 4-hour fair value gap. 2, SMT wasn't applicable. That 3rd step, we're looking for our CISD, in which, like I said, that 5-minute CISD literally was right here. Let's mark that out. I forgot to mark that out. Our 5-minute CISD was right here. 930 even gave that retap of that CISD. As you can see, right? We broke that CISD, came down, right? Tap back on that on the 5-minute fair value gap and the CISD, right? That fourth step, displacement, right? We displaced through this 5-minute fair value gap, came back up and retested it. And then that fifth step is just making sure you know what your target is, opposing liquidity. We've taken out London lows already. That was first TP. That second TP, midnight price. These are the things that just build confidence. Even if you don't take a trade, right? I still knew what I wanted to see. This is the small steps that just help you build that confidence for real. It feels just as good as taking a trade, even if you don't get it. It feels just as good. I feel like I'm up $1 million right now because I was right, you know. We'll see how this midnight price do. As you can see, ES is already bouncing off of it, bouncing back up on it. She came back and retested it, and now she's using it as support. So NQ can easily just follow that trend. And what we'll be looking to hold, we were looking for this 5-minute fair value gap to hold at any point. If it is inverse, then retest. We might that move might be over. Well, this 1 minute, my bad, not the 5-minute. I be forgetting I'm on the 1 minute right now. But I sent out the bias this morning at 9 o'clock. I got it right on the dot. Sent it out at 9 o'clock for our bearish scenario. I'm about to read it back just in case any of you didn't catch it. We said, with the current upside projection already completed, right, which was we completed at -4 standard deviation when taking our previous day high, right? I said price is rejecting from the equilibrium of the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. While previous day high and the overnight session highs have already been swept, I said if price gains bearish displacement below the current low resistance liquidity, in which all of this low resistance liquidity is what I'm talking about, I said we could anticipate an inversion of this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So that's next. We anticipating that next. So this bullish bias is already cleanly working out, respectfully working out, seriously. And that could create an open door for a movement into lower imbalances and potentially previous day low. Look at this huge imbalance that we literally can come up into on this 15-minute gap. Like I don't think we can be stopped. Like I said, I think this is just a nice drive. As you can see, this definitely correction that we put in. Now we would just need to come in and break these levels that we got. But it's beautiful, super solid. Yeah, man, it's definitely solid. Now this is my fib level for a reversal. Yeah, definitely would be expecting a nice, if not a nice pullback up or something like that. About to see how this 5-minute, because these are stack confluences for bullish PDRAs. This 15-minute bullish fair value gap, this 5-minute order block. Definitely could see how this do. TP3 is coming up right here at the equilibrium of this 15-minute fair value gap. This is where I'm expecting that reversal for sure. Oh, you want previous day. That's crazy. 257 points. Boom. TP3. Nice. I wonder if ES came into... No, ES is gone. Jeez, this is beautiful. And y'all remember I told y'all Thursday was gonna be a day, and it's so ironic. I said Thursday for sure was gonna be a day that I was gonna trade after that news, after that manipulation of that news. And look, not trading. Talk about discipline here, for real. I mean, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I mean, and what can we say our next targets are at this point? Y'all, all along with previous day low. Yeah. I don't know what would be next. I mean, that's all TPs right there, y'all. This thing gone, boy. That's all TPs right there. This standard deviation anchoring though, from this high to this low. Last manipulation leg. Golly, boy. This is the buying level right here that I was talking about. This is the buying level, okay? We've now gotten back down to the equilibrium. We've now gotten back down to the equilibrium of this whole entire range, okay? That was literally, again, if we place our FRIB from this very high that we have here to this low, this is the equilibrium of this range, right? So we want to be real careful right here. We want to be real careful right here at this area if anybody is in these shorts. I'm just saying. She's still going. She's still going. Golly. $424 points. Anybody catch any of this? We might just finish off a whole deviation today. This the move. Mind you, it ain't even 10 o'clock yet. Ain't even 10 o'clock. $592 points. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Bang, bang, bang. It's beautiful. Beautiful. She's still running. She's still running. I know some of y'all had to eat off this. Anybody eat off this? Somebody had to. Please tell me. No Lucky did. Look Lucky typing. No Lucky did. Come on now. You know I'm eating hella good right now. Ooh, shit. Woo, boy. Hey. I did. I got out. I'm so sick. Man, listen. I knew it. Fam, when I tell you, I felt it. Chief 8, okay. Man, look. I told y'all. I told you. I knew it. Though you eating. I jumped in at 30, 125 and went to let my dog out. Came back, that motherfucker printing. Yo. Nah, that 125 level was hitting though. After we broke that low, that break of structure. Yeah. Boy. Man, hey. Man, hey. Crazy today. Did not expect that. I know, like, it's crazy. Why can't we have something like this every day? Why? I didn't, Lucky. I promise you, y'all. I did not capitalize on none of this at all. It happened too fast. I'm not even logged into my broker, as y'all can see. Like, I'm not even logged into Tradeovate. I ain't even yeah, man. I'm just glad that I was right though. Like I said, I called this. Our bear scenario most definitely played out. Like, I called this at 9 o'clock this morning when I sent out the buyers to the premium. Yeah, you said it yesterday. Remember? Yes, remember? I've been wanting this. I've been wanting this since yesterday. It just, and like I said, y'all remember when I told you I said it was gonna be Tuesday I was gonna trade and it was gonna be Thursday. Those was gonna be the only days. And I ain't even. It is what it is. It sucks, but it's all good. You know, these things like this is just build character. That's it. Just build character. I'll be okay with it. It feels just as good. It felt like I was in it the whole time, but it's all good. Hey, as long as y'all ate, save a spot at the table for me. I mean, looking at this right now, the only thing I can say is that next target, previous day low, and the way she moving, y'all know she can get there. Y'all know she can get there. But everything about this was beautiful, man. Like, we disrespected the heck out of that 5 minute order block in that 15 minute for very God. No, I didn't. It happened too fast. I kind of just was like, you know what, bump it. I'm gonna just forward test it. But I called it though. I called it, but I ain't get to catch not nan piece. I ain't even log in my like I was telling bro, I ain't even logged into my broker. It was so easy. Like, this was easy. Golly. That was beautiful. That's a wrap. That's price action for the week. I don't think Friday gonna give this. It wouldn't be no reason to. What do we have Friday? 10 o'clock. Inflation. We got an orange folder at 10 o'clock tomorrow. It just depends. But I think this the move of the week for real. If you want to be honest, I think this right here is the move of the week. This one of them ones right here. Don't one of them ones. Just to think, like, say if you even would have been in with 5 contracts. Yo, that's like $4,740. Even at TP1, like even right here at TP2, even at London low, you would have made a good 690. TP2 back at midnight price 12. TP3, like, I wonder what it would have been with 10. Look at that. Somebody eating. Beautiful day to be trading NQ, huh? We was just 250 points. Now we only 149 away from previous day low. Devious work. That reversal gonna be crazy though. That reversal gonna be crazy. I'm gonna tell you that. There she go. Yes, I ran straight past it. Yes, I ran straight past it. Yes, about down here to the SMT that we put in. What was that? 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It's crazy. Who up for the reversal? Because it's coming. That reversal coming. We're going to look for, let me see what that bullish scenario was. Oh, that bullish move would have been higher up here. I didn't have a bullish move down here. Those previous day low. This could be a point where ES has already taken previous day low, but NQ is not, and it could be a SMT that could give a bullish move back up to the upside if price wants to reverse. NQ making plays. Something that we could be paying attention to is this 15-minute order block. This will give us our 1 minute CISD. This where the buyers are, at least. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Our displacement could come from this 2 minute. We can anticipate this 2 minute inverse fair value gap. Could see something like, let me see, break of the CISD, tap of this 2 minute, go back higher, fill some of these imbalances that we have. So it's a rinse and repeat again, right? One, prime liquidity, 15-minute order block, 15-minute bullish order block, 2, SMT at previous day low, 3, what's that third step? Displacement, right? Oh no, that's a CISD. So we got the 1-minute CISD. 4, displacement. Want to see this 2-minute inverse. 5, targeting opposing liquidity, which to the upside, right? We can target back to the equilibrium of the daily. We'll see how this plays out. It would be nice if we give this, just like we did here, right? We created the CISD. We gave another tap at the CISD. So this would be okay if we tap back into the CISD before actually inversing and getting a closure above this 2-minute fair value gap. Y'all done went quiet, LOL, and got max payout. Let's go. Bang. That's what's up. That's how you doing it on the Maya? That's how you doing, Maya? Okay. Congratulations. That's what's up. I love it. Bang. Dubs. W's in the chart. For sure. This what's up. I love it. You know, all the things that we done talked about, like, you good, you got it. You good, you got it. That's what's up. I know that's right. You was with Lucid or your TPT account? Lucid, I have 2 funded at the moment. Made 2K on one to get the max payout and made 1K on the other, bringing it to winning day 2. Okay, bet. That's what's up. Congratulations, fam. You deserve it. You definitely deserve it. Because that's what your discipline and hard work done did for you. I don't think anybody can get a payout by luck. Within the process of trading the funded or trading the eval and getting the winning day, that can be by luck sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just trying to get that piece, you're just trying to get that winning day, but actually sticking through and making it to a payout is one of those ones that definitely show that you preserved, so persevered, however you say it. But yes. Look, talking about, so enjoy that hibachi. I'm telling you. Let me hold something. Nah, that's what's up though. Do something nice for yourself, for sure. Do something nice for yourself. Give me a little Shirley Temple. I'll be okay with a little Shirley Temple. Top it off with a little tequila. States on Maya, y'all. States on Maya. I have to only trade like 2 to 3 days this week, which is crazy for me. But I'm realizing I really don't have to trade every day for real. It clouds my mental. Facts. I just put it like this: as long as you building your buffer, you good. Like, you don't have to trade every day for real. You're gonna get a payout. You're gonna get a payout. No doubt about that. You're gonna get a payout. So just stack the balance. That way a winning day won't feel so forceful. That way you got 5-6 racks sitting in your prop firm, in the account, and it ain't nothing to say, hey, I'm cool with just getting 250 today. I'm cool with just getting 150 for my winning day today, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, stack that account. You're good. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You don't got to trade every day. Right. You trade when the model presents itself. That's it. That's it. Facts. There's growth all in that. Real talk. That's what's up. This is a beautiful day, man. This is a beautiful day. One of them ones. And this is something I've been working on too. Like I told y'all, I'm not trying to, with me, being a live trader, I ain't trying to trade every day. Like, I just want to trade on those days where I see it work out. You know what I'm saying? So now that I know this is how GDP played out, I'm going to be paying attention to that when it comes out every month. I got notes and I got the blueprint to go back to and refer to and say, hey, this is how last GDP played out. Not saying it's going to play out the same way, but I still can rinse and repeat the same thing regardless of what the markets did. But yeah, it's all a learning experience. All of these things, like I said, is building that confidence. Because a lot of confidence you build outside of taking positions. You know what I'm saying? So today, specifically for me, as bad as I wanted to trade, like, I didn't force it. Like I said, I wasn't even logged into my broker at the time. But the old me, the undisciplined me, would have found my way, some way, somehow. And just looking at this right now, I don't even think it gave clear re-entries of any. Well, I'm not gonna say that because, as you can see here too, upon coming in breaking this 50%, right? We broke the equilibrium of this whole range that we had from this high to yesterday's low at 3 o'clock when we got that reversal. We came back and retested this bearish PDRA that upheld the price. So if anything, you could have been in like literally off the CE of it, off this wick, and targeted to this 15-minute order block where previous day low was. That's still a good amount. But anyways, though, like, I think this is real clean, and now we coming up to fill in balance as we inverse this 5-minute gap. Like, these are like both of these setups that are just played out right now. This is my model. This is my model. This is the execution checklist in which we look for every day. Notice how it's the same. Drawing liquidity, checking for SMT if it's applicable. Okay, we didn't have an SMT at these highs, but we had an SMT at these lows to support this bullish momentum inside of a bullish PDRA. Boom. That's all. Right? And then that third step, we want to see our market structure shift or our CISD. Well, up here for this trade to the bottom, we had that 5-minute CISD that gave us that break. Up down here, we had that 1-minute CISD that upheld, right? We broke that CISD, we came back and retested it, and then boom, what do? We inversed the 5-minute fair value gap that gave us our displacement, the 2-minute inversion fair value gap too, that was lower, right? Now, last step, just making sure that we got clean risk placement, and targeting opposing liquidity, right? Opposing liquidity coming back, right? We're in discount. So if we're in discount, we buying at discount. We're not just buying off any level. What do we buy off of? We supported and bought off this 15-minute order block that was sustainable because it was that previous day low. And so this is a rinse and repeat. If I don't see these things, I'm not doing anything. I don't care about being in the middle of a range and just trying to make a penny or catch a dollar. Like I wanna. Most biggest thing is just being in alignment. And I missed out on it, but that's okay. You still can get your rep and your practice in by forward testing. Because like I said, it's building that stamina. Create the blueprint for yourself, whether it's my strategy or it's your edge, whatever it is. Create that blueprint for yourself. Make sure that you're rinsing, repeating it, so later down the road you won't be like, after all this time, I'm still confused. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say proudly that I'm not confused about anything that these markets do. Because when I see my edge, it's confirmation that I'm doing something right. And it's okay if you don't take it. It's not meant for us to catch everything. But this right here is a session for the books. Man, what? This is a session for the books. And I hope that I can always be living proof that it works. Trading works. Like, just like I told y'all about last week when I was telling y'all, like, hey, it's some things that, transparent, like, I need to work on, right? As being a live trader, being a trader, period. It don't matter. Prop firm, live, whatever. I told y'all I needed to work on days of the week where I need to trade and days where I don't. And my days to trade was Tuesday and Thursday. And so it starts with when you want change. It starts with noticing first where you need to change. That second step is taking those small steps according to what difference you want to see, right? And again, like I said, that small step for me was to just slow down, just pay attention to this week. If the opportunity presented itself, take it, right? If it didn't, just observe, and that's it. And just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. I'm gonna be 100% completely honest though. I don't think that this downside move is just finished yet. Because y'all know I pay attention to my opens of my higher time frame candles as far as the 4 hour, right? So we're looking at this 4 hour, this 10 o'clock candle right here. We opened at the bottom, right? There's no true manipulation that's really been put in yet. As soon as this 10 o'clock candle opened, we boom, right? So for me, I'm wanting to see the power of three of all of my openings. Peace, Maya. Have a good day. But I'm wanting to see the power of three. I'm wanting to see that accumulation. I'm wanting to see that manipulation and that distribution of my candles. But like I said, who am I? This might can continue, but just in hindsight. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Nothing too much really. I'll be around tomorrow, but I won't be live. I know tonight is our call. Tonight is the live chart breakdown and market review. So only thing we really gonna do tonight is kind of just cover. Oh, I know we did have to cover homework for displacement. So homework is in the. I gotta send that out. I did it in the call, but if anything, we'll cover it. We'll cover it tonight. But that's at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So we'll go over that. I know Tuesday we learned, one of the skills that we learned was displacement, right? Displacement, in which we use inverse fair value gaps and stuff like that. So we talked about displacement and how it helped drive price. So we'll be covering that so far throughout what the market has accomplished from Sunday opening to so far this week. So if anything, I'll catch y'all tonight in that call. I hope everybody have a good day. I appreciate y'all always for joining up, being active with me. Hope y'all ate good, and I'll catch y'all later on tonight. Let me know. Much love as always. Proud of everyone. Appreciate you, love. I'll catch you tonight if you join up. All right, Half. All right, Chief. All right, then. Peace, y'all.